2 words. 2 words. Anything. 2 words.
Midget porn.
Ben, 2 words. 2 words right now. 2 random words.
French. Shank.
Demon just got out of can. I gave my bro an advance.
Right guys, how's it going? My name's Luke and this is WTV. We've got the owner of BD Performance over here, Darren, who's kindly today letting me use my baguette, having it planted here in his workshop. So what's actually happening is, in this series, that we're fitting the exhaust system. Now we've got a COBRA non-resonated exhaust system, fucking hell. Now we've got a COBRA non-resonated system. Thanks to COBRA to give me a bit of discount. I'm always going to be honest and say if I got a discount or not, because most of these other YouTubers are like, nah, I just got this, got that, and say they claimed it, but they have helped me out. So in a way, it's kind of sponsored by COBRA. But as you know, I've been with COBRA for a long time. I've always used the exhaust. With my Mini, I had it on my Focus when I had the Focus, and even on my Fiesta, I had the COBRA Venoms. So today, we're going to be fitting it to the CLIO. The full exhaust system itself is in the box over here. To be fair, out of all their welds I think I've actually ever seen, you know, the welding work is absolutely spot on with this. So Darren and the other boys down here are gonna help and give me a hand in fitting this because I believe it's quite a fairly tricky job. I mean, that diffuser's got to come off the back. But first things first, I think what we're gonna do is give you a before and after clip of the exhaust sound. So Darren's gonna fire it up and...
Luke, it's French, it's not really, mate.
Mate, look.
It's on an electrical form already.
Is it just died because of that?
It's just died, mate. It hasn't affected anything.
What is going on? To be fair, there's a lot of fumes in there as well.
Hang on a minute, it might take, just give me a minute while we hotwire it.
And before Darren revs it, it's warmed up because I know a lot of you are always in the comments kicking off about this sort of stuff saying, oh, it's cold. But it's not. Go on then. A little bit more. Oh, I need the limiter. I know it's French. There we go. So you get a good understanding of what it's like now. It has got a Miltech pipe, a decat pipe on it, but we're taking it off. So as you can see, it doesn't sound too great at the minute, but thankfully to this exhaust system, it's going to sound a lot better afterwards. And hopefully it should sort out a kind of a problem I've got at the minute. It does idle a little bit crap, so I'm hoping with a full setup, it should make it a bit easier for the, you know, for it all to flow a bit better. And I've also got the induction kit and all that to go on as well in the future. But I'm just contemplating, do I keep the spacers on? Because I'm getting a bit of a rubbing on this side over here, as you can see. It is actually starting to take the paint away a bit. So I'm gonna have to get that touched up. But do I take the spacers off or should I just raise it up a little bit? I think, I don't know, I'll have a little play with it and see what we can do. But for now, first things first, is that we've got to whip this diffuser off. So basically, I think they're T35s, but I've got a T30 here. We're gonna start taking these apart. If they do go now, I really think I'm gonna need a T35 because that's gonna round off.
Let's get the penetrating spray.
Right, so we found out that is a T40, not actually a T35, I didn't even do a T35, but these are literally the typical French saying it's just, they're just rusted up, they're just taking forever to come out, they're just solid in. To be fair, it's probably never been off since new, I suspect anyway, because there's only one pipe that's been changed. So what we've actually done is sprayed it up with a bit of penetration fluid to hopefully try and get through, especially on the brackets down here, because this bracket is absolutely had it. That is going to have to, I mean, it's a good job that it comes with new brackets anyway, but that is completely rusted up. We've also got new brake discs, which are down there for the rears, because if you remember the rears, you can see it, they're absolutely obliterated, and these come with the bearings on the inside. So, I mean, it's going to be done as well as the exhaust in this video, because there's no point in doing, you know, a separate brake video. We'll just get it done while I'm here. Cool, so Ben's just realised that you don't actually need to take apart all of these, because it's just holding in really the tips and everything else from underneath. So he's just doing the two sides. I think it's going to pop and that'll hold it. So you reckon now it'll just slide off?
Should hopefully just pop.
Oh yeah, see what you mean. Getting obliterated by French dust from like 8 years ago, Ben.
Tasty.
All good?
Yeah.
Lovely. And so, size up diffuser you got. There we go. So that rattling noise I said I was hearing is probably that instead of the heat shield actually hitting the back box.
Get there.
Yeah.
No, it's fine there, but to get this bit, we need that bit pressed up so that the blade's actually doing some work.
What, up here, so it starts there?
No, this piece here.
Yeah.
Needs to press.
Ah, all the way up.
Yeah, it needs to press against, so you might have to come to the side or something. That wants to press against the actual material.
A bit of lube on where the mounts at the minute pin is, just so we can get these off. To be fair, they don't even look that bad. Get those whipped off. These tools that Ben's got in his hand right now, honestly, they do even a cheaper version on eBay and that. If you can get your hand on a set of them, help you out so much in the future. Because if you're there trying to pull this away against that sort of mount, and I think me and you've done it before, George, haven't we? Without using a tool like that, we tried pulling away mounts. It's so difficult. This one out of the way. The bloody size of this back box, horrendous.
Yeah, it looks alright.
It's just these two that are an absolute leader. Look, you say, don't you, Master?
I'm going to put that back in for a minute, just loose.
Just slice your finger.
No, it was just hot.
So what he's done is cut this bolt that sits across here because you just couldn't get it undone. We're going to have to get another bolt and another at the top of this and put it back together, and hopefully it will work after this, but trying to get hold of one of these cams is a nightmare. Oh yeah, one of them tools. Yeah, that's cool. That literally makes your life so easy, doesn't it? Hey, look at that. Darren, what we're thinking?
I'm thinking of something nice to say about your car.
You are literally
What
unbelievable.
it is, right, is it's on the ramp. It's still here. I'm not sure if there's some diseases that any of the other good cars in here could catch.
Well, I'll tell you what, Ben's
I think there could be
already had about 8 years old French dust come at him on the back of the diffuser. I know Ben's doing most of this, but sometimes me trying to film just so I can show you guys a good instructive way is a bit easier instead of me trying to film and do it at the same time. But Ben's just made a makeshift. Oh. Grab that on. That's the downpipe bit there, and then we've got to put together the rest of the pieces, which I don't really know how it's going to work, because this system comes, as you see me was grinding it out. I don't know if you see me was grinding it earlier, but the system actually comes the whole, one set piece. So I have to grind that bit off. But obviously this comes in different sections. Ben's just realised that there is actually a bracket for this. He's going to have to cut that one off. He's just put a brand new bolt in and we're going to have to cut it off. That's pretty much everything free hanging now, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll just keep going as far as
Just keep going away and then just tighten up at the end. Right, so we're moving on to probably the back box bit now. There's a few more little pieces that, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Ben works in fours all the time, so for him to come across a Renault S and just instantly pick it up and be able to whack it on, it's quite easy to install. So there's a lot going on here, but we're moving on to the back box now. And he said let's leave everything loose because then we can just do everything tight at the end in case we missed, aligned anything or misjudged anything. So it's a lot easier to do it that way. Get that one.
Get the other side in and then...
That one can go in.
Oh, right.
She's lubing up, isn't she? Where is that lube? Right, that's in. Which way the bolt's going? That way or this way? Right. Sweet. It's just to do everything up now, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd tighten this now. And then
And then just work backwards, reckon, yeah.
also
Right, decent.
It's pretty good to be fair, I think, anyway.
What, the fit in that? Yeah.
It's somewhere near now.
Yeah.
Just literally once.
Right up, I'm sweating like mad, so I'm just going to cut this bit, but me and Benno's going to do the rest of it up. Once it's done, we'll record then the... Get your big head out of it, go on. We'll get Darren to do the finishing touch of starting it up and giving it a few revs, shall we? Oh, I'm giving Darren the honours of starting it up for the first time. Let's give it a rev though as well.
Let's warm it up first. You
Oh,
got
yeah.
fingers crossed, eh?
Go on then.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2. Fucking wretched.
Yeah.
That's all you had.
It literally sounds like it's missing its tits off, doesn't it? A pair of monkeys took out the oxygen sensor, so...
No, you didn't put it back in. That
No,
was your
and
job.
apparently you've disconnected the
It was
throttle
your
body as
job.
well, and the throttle body. What they like down here at BD, I'll tell you now. Because a French car comes in, they sell it as a scrappy challenge sort of thing.
You said it, Luke.
Come on.
I didn't. I just said it could give some of the cars like a mechanical form of AIDS or an STI.
Anyway, I'll let him start it up properly now. This is actually the proper result. Oh, have you done something else now? Ben's hurdling over the... Ben's in the 100-metre hurdles with the exhaust.
They're so close that they break.
It still is missing. Right, it's been a while. It's all good though. The car's fine. It was missing a bit. It sounded like it because the codes, basically when they took the oxygen sensor off, the car like shit itself a bit. The ECU did, I guess, and then thought it would start misfiring, but they cleared the codes and the car's fine now. So I'll let Ben start it up with the tips and everything, all the diffuser put back on, and he can. Oh, there's a key here. To be fair, the key's in my pocket. That would help, wouldn't it? Let Ben start it up. It's warm anyway, so he can start it up and give it a rev. Definitely sounds a lot better. Yeah, that sounds sick. That's nice, that. It's not too much. I like it. It's definitely a lot better. So it's the next day now. Shout out to the guy that came down. He's a subscriber of mine and George's to come out and have a look around and get on the Clio. He enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It was great. Obviously, a massive thanks to Ben here as well at BD Performance, and obviously Darren for letting me have a ramp to be able to use down here and fit this part. And also a massive shout out to COBRA Exhaust for hooking me up with this exhaust system. Obviously, I paid for it, but I got a bit of a discount. So massive shout out to them as always. I always use COBRA and I always have done. So as you guys know, they do some quality stuff, and go check them out on their website, Instagram, Facebook. I'll leave links in the description down below. But for now, hopefully you've enjoyed this episode of Building a Race Car. If you have, slap the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and make sure you turn the bell button on to be notified every single time I upload a video. And for now, guys, I'll see you all in the next video, which will be another video at BD, but we're fitting something else to the car. So stay tuned for that. I'll see you soon.